Please tell me this is not happening. Please tell me that the 20-year-old marriage of comedian AY Makun and his wife Mabel is not heading for the rocks. I seriously hope and pray that this is not happening. I know that there have been so many speculations that all is not well with their marriage, but since none of them openly came out to say anything, then to your tent, O ye online in-laws. But then yesterday, AY put up a post that reads, "Never assume that loud is strong and quiet is weak." And under this post, he wrote this caption: "Many people believe that staying silent simply means that one is incapable of dealing with issues. Projecting a negative narrative against someone who is not struggling to defend himself doesn't mean he is weak." And truly, AY has not really come out to defend himself about all the negative stories that have been flying around about his marriage. He goes further to write, "The personality and ability that I possess simply confirm that I have reached that stage in my life where I cannot be entertaining the public with deep personal family issues. They just might be too much to handle concerning the individuals involved. Not even when I have a grown-up daughter who has access to social media. Her mental health needs to be protected from seeing things she cannot be proud of online." So true. The mental health of Michelle, his daughter, needs to be protected. And I hope that so many parents will take a cue from this, not to really wash their dirty linen in public, to protect the children from online bullies, because the social media space is not safe for adults, not to talk of children. So this is a good one. He goes further to write, "Yes, without compromising my family, I have found myself doing some things that I am not proud of today. It is one thing to watch my friendship or marriage of 20 years slip off my hands, but it is another thing for the parties involved to understand how to appropriate the blames in a space that is designed for most women to always play the victims and win. I can tell you for free that no one is completely innocent enough to cast stones." So from this, AY admitted that he has actually done some things that he's not proud of. What are those things? I don't know. Though some people are insinuating that it is traceable to infidelity. And he's also saying that his wife is not innocent in all of this either, and that both of them should tread carefully when trying to cast blames. But what exactly could be going on? This is what so many people are asking. They want to know. Well, we know that people don't really care like that. So maybe they should still continue to try to keep this away from the public. They should try as much as possible to settle this privately. But then it looks as if they've been having issues on and off. Remember that a few months ago, the wife put up a post where she said that she had been mentally abused for too long and that she has had enough. She even said that if anything should happen to her, only one person should be held responsible. And speculations also started flying around when AY put up a message to wish his wife a happy birthday a few days ago. Let me read the message to you. "Happy birthday to @real Mabel Makun, the very industrious mommy Michelle and Ayomide. I pray that your new year is loaded with every good thing and that you will continue to be happy always, with more grace and love in Jesus' name. Amen." This message raised a lot of dust. Like, what kind of message is this? It lacks intimacy. It is not even endearing at all. And they were saying, AY, we cannot really accept this. Please fix whatever may be going on between you and your wife. I also thought so, that this message sounds a bit casual and cold. But then some people were saying, oh, maybe it is cruise. Maybe they just want to keep confusing you guys. You know, they just want to give you more reason to talk, to keep peddling your stories and all of that. Probably Mabel is in the house having fun. But at this point, it looks as if it is no longer cruise. It looks as if this is happening for real, because the wife also put up a post to kind of confirm that what is going on is true. This is what she wrote. "Distance is my new response to disrespect. I don't react. I don't argue. I don't dive into the drama. I simply remove myself. So it is now clear that something is going on in the Makun kingdom. Well, I like AY and his family so much. I don't know why. Maybe because they just don't have scandals like that. They respect themselves. And I also like the way AY projects his family, and truly the wife has been free from online drama. Maybe that is another reason why I really like her. And the husband, I like the way their marriage works, the way they do their things. And the truth is that no marriage is perfect. Spouses have issues, misunderstandings every now and then. It is just that different people have different ways of dealing with issues. So it is not a thing for anybody to want to throw away a marriage that they have invested so much in. Because I see so many people making comments like, Mabel, you had better go back to your husband. Is it because of ordinary cheating? All men cheat. No marriage is perfect. Ha! All these Nollywood girls, they cannot wait to enter your home and take over. Hello, excuse me. Did you say cheating is ordinary? It may be ordinary to you, but it is not ordinary to everyone else. Besides, you don't know what she has been enduring or what AY has been enduring, because now we don't even know what the real issue is. AY has admitted that he has done some things he's not proud of, but we also don't know if the wife has her own faults. So that's why I'm trying to speak both ways now, right? It is the person that wears the shoes that knows where it pinches. You can't just tell a woman to go back. Do you think she also likes to abandon her marriage, to leave her husband? No. And I think we should also stop telling people to endure in marriage. What exactly do you know that they are enduring? We keep telling people that if there is no physical abuse, then they should stay there. Like, why? Do you know that there is emotional abuse, there is mental abuse, there is financial abuse, and some of this may even be worse than physical abuse? And the fact that we compare the marriages of these days to the marriages of our parents then, saying that, oh, they endured, they stayed put in their husbands' houses. Do you know what they endured? Some of them endured unimaginable things, unthinkable things. They decided to stay in the marriage for their children or for what people will say. Now, I'm not saying that you should leave your marriage at every slight disagreement. No. In this case, you can't just tell her to endure because you don't know the story. And the fact that the marriage is in crisis does not mean that the marriage has packed up. The bitter truth is this: nobody likes separation. But separation may not be a bad idea in some instances. This is just the bitter truth. We don't like to say it, but it is the bitter truth. Separation may not be a bad thing. If there is so much tension in the marriage, if there are issues every now and then, and you know that it is getting more and more toxic by the day, then couples may consider separation. They go their separate ways to be able to reflect objectively, to look at things independently without anything beclouding their senses of reasoning. And then after doing that, after praying, seeking counsel and thinking it through, then they may decide, okay, this is the problem, this is where I need to make adjustments, this is what I don't like about my spouse. Then they may be able to come back again and make things work. And if after doing all of these things they find out that they still cannot cope together, then wisdom is profitable to direct. Because as much as we may say that, oh, you must stay there, don't break up with your husband, don't divorce, every marriage is unique. The situations are different. So it all depends on the gravity of what is happening in that marriage. Is it not better to be unmarried and be alive than to want to stay put in a marriage that is so toxic and that marriage eventually leads you to your grave? We have seen so many cases like that. Remember the case of Osinachi, the lady that sang Ekueme, Ekueme, when she eventually died, so many people were saying, why did she have to stay in such a toxic marriage? Why did she not leave? In fact, they dragged her church, Dunamis Church, and her pastor, Pastor Paul Enenche, into it. That why did the church not pull her out of the marriage and all of that? Now it is these same people that are saying, maybe you had better drop your pride, your ego, and go back there. Why? Do you know what she's going through? Or do you know what AY himself is going through? We don't know. So let us try to be objective when it comes to these things. There is no one-way traffic to it. It is only when you are alive that you'll be talking of marriage. I believe so much in marriage, in the institution of marriage. And the fact that we see so many marriages break down, celebrity marriages, public figure marriages, and all of that, does not mean that marriage is not beautiful. Marriage is still beautiful. And there are so many marriages that are working. And it is my desire that AY's marriage will work. I really like him. I like his family. If not for anything, for the sake of his children, Michelle and the little girl, Ayomide, who is just 2 years old. It is very good that, children grow up with both parents, in that loving and beautiful environment. It is a good thing. So I can only pray that God will intervene and that they will be able to fix things. But at the same time, people should just be guided, because I've seen a lot of comments, unfounded comments, that she should just go back regardless. No, you can't say that. God forbid, if things go south tomorrow, are we still going to be saying, yes, oh, it was people that pressured her to go back? And even if the marriage is going to work, both parties, or the party that is at fault, must be able to make amends, must be willing to change for things to work out fine. Otherwise, what led to the breakdown of the relationship is still going to persist. It is my earnest prayer that they are able to fix whatever issues they are having. This is my earnest prayer for them. I really hope that they are able to make this work. 20 years is a lot of investments. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe. I'll come your way again, God willing. I remain Olaide Agbaje, aka First Lady. Until then, be intentional. Bye.